You know what? Let's pull up the maps again, just to take a quick gander at what we're working. Let's go. Villa.
Oh, called it, Des. Let's go.
The rematch. Let's go.
Let's get
Okay.
it.
No one on NaVi played Ashe the most, but Rask has still been playing Ashe the whole time.
A rotation within that room, and Rask will have to be very careful. Early engagements elsewhere, but actually I say early, it's not so much early anymore, and it certainly isn't early in terms of how many players are left alive. NaVi relying on just Blur and Saves. Nade, was that just for sound cover potentially? I don't think he was trying to get a mute jammer, but the player covering from what we call crafty sometimes, who actually gets the injure onto the player in Astro, traded out from above. And well, Virtus.Pro, it started strange, but it started strong, and that's one round for you.
Disappointing start there for NaVi. A lot of time has slipped away, and what could have been an advantage no longer is. 2 kills for Virtus.Pro, and it doesn't take much for them to finish things up, as NaVi were left floundering when they couldn't open up the wall.
3. Doki is so keen to jump in this window, but he gets tapped right in the face. Very nice shot there from Milan. He's actually foregoing the 1.5 sight for the new Hollow. He's about to get another engagement, but doesn't land the damage he needs to. Second spray does the trick.
The bottom of the Astro stairs is where Blur will find himself, but Rask is obviously ready for him to make his way up, and that leaves just the Twitch. Very low HP and still sitting outside with fewer than 10 seconds remaining. It doesn't look like there's much hope here for Saves unless he can just get 1 kill. The environment's gonna get it, I guess. And Virtus.Pro are prepared to have this more lateral hold. This is a big risk for Doki to jump in, and it doesn't pay off because Rask was ready and waiting. And that means suddenly NaVi is significantly behind as Saves is bleeding out. He'll have to rely on one of his teammates to pick him up if he's to stay in this game, but otherwise it's just Blur and Kendrew. Milan gets that kill onto Kendrew, so make that just Blur.
Hadn't cleared. Virtus.Pro still had horizontal map control of the living side. Blur really can't do anything. He can find 1 kill, but he's just trading with Milan.
Pasha has taken quite a significant amount of damage. There we go, there's a murder. He got it. He's finally on some criminal watch list somewhere, and that means that he can move on forward. And
he checks there's no one in that corner using concussion. I like that move, but when he peeks top main stairs, Rask takes him down. WTG as well, locking out Blur.
I wouldn't blame him for feeling scared, and there's the crossfire completely set up, and Pasha, he gets the last kill. Kendrew can't survive it out, and now NaVi only have 1 more opportunity to take an attacking round.
And there isn't a lot of consistency here, and what that signals to me is that NaVi are not sure. They're not sure exactly what they need. What? That's a run out and a half. He finds one eventually traded, but my goodness, Saves is once again starting the round low HP.
One of the things I was going to say beforehand is Doki obviously been dying very early. Ooh, goodbye Shockwave.
This is impossible to cast. Stop killing each other. We can't cast it when you guys are killing each other.
Slow down for 1 second. Please. What I was gonna say is obviously Doki has been lost very early a lot of time. It's gonna happen again, isn't it? It's gonna happen again!
What?
WTG straight down. Joe, the king of the bathroom. He has taken his throne.
Milan got the long angle. He can finish off what was left of Saves. And Rask is gonna jump into it. Surely, Gio, this is not a 2 versus 4. NaVi, they're on the verge here, but they might be able to close it out.
To drone out and then hopefully start to secure a pinch. Milan, he's behind the shield, but he dips out, and Kendrew takes the shot from himself. So NaVi do take an attacking round, and at least there's something positive to head into the next half with.
I like the idea here from NaVi going for that stat hold, but since Joe was picked off early and Blur was at least able to take out 1 of the ace charges, they decided to back on out, and Virtus.Pro's just killing everyone. That's cool. Doki was taken out. I think that was on the roam.
To this door, and he knows that there's so much coming from him, or for him, I should say. Pasha, he adds to his own kill count, leaving just Kendrew, but he doesn't last too long. Virtus.Pro take their 6th round and put themselves comfortably on match point. There's the drone going in from Pasha. He just wants to make sure everything's clear, and he's found Saves there in Trophy. This could be the opportunity for WTG to jump in, but be aware that Joe is in Classical Hall. There's the kills coming out from Virtus.Pro, though, and it doesn't look like they're gonna stop. Virtus.Pro having maybe one of the most relaxed games of Stage 2 so far, take a neat 7-1 against their former rivals of NaVi.
Honestly, that game was over so quickly. I feel like we hadn't even warmed up, and Virtus.Pro were already taking us to 7-1. A near flawless defensive half and not dropping a single round on attack.